There it goes. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week 11, Friday, August 5th, APAC friendly 125 Kubernetes 125 release team meeting. My name is Jesse Butler. I'll be your host. We are joined by a handful of folks. We're going to walk through the agenda. So this is a Kubernetes meeting, which means that it is a CNCF meeting and falls under the CNCF Code of Conduct, which summarizes nicely as, please be awesome to one another. Let's get started. So open discussion. I don't see anything. So we can just get right into the team updates. So let's start with enhancements. Jason.
Hello. We're all green after our code freeze on Wednesday. Most of our exceptions that we had are all kind of done. We have a couple of new ones coming in, like the new one that I put in the updates today. And we have an old one that is at risk. We just hope that all of them should get done by Monday. Here's fingers crossed.
All right, awesome. That's great, good work. Does anybody have any questions for enhancements? Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Jason. Nice work, team. It brings us to CI Signal. Is someone here representing CI Signal? Don't think so. Okay, let's just, for the purpose of the meeting, let's look. Yes, so last we saw yesterday, their status was yellow. I think that they were tracking at least one thing I was aware of.
Yeah, so looking at the dashboard, we don't have any failings right now, and one on method blocking and one failing on method informing. So from that perspective, I think is still yellow status.
Yeah,
I guess
it seems reasonable. Yeah, we have an implied yellow. I think that's perfectly reasonable. No big red flags. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything around CI Signal? Cool. All right. Thanks. Moving to bug triage and Hossein.
So currently we are green. So yesterday we were yellow because of one of the release code blocker issues regarding Go 1.19 plugin problem, but I think it's resolved because it was supposed to be patched by Go 1.19 GA, so that is resolved. So we are again green and everything going smoothly for us.
Fantastic. Any questions for bug triage? Awesome, thank you. Good work there, team. That brings us to docs. I don't believe we have anybody from docs. We don't have a status, so again, we'll reach into yesterday's. I think that they are green, no, yellow. Okay. I missed yesterday's meeting. Yeah, so this is very typical docs right around now. So this is yellow, but really just for tracking purposes. It looks like a lot of their work got assigned out thanks to Ray. He kind of jumped in and helped out there. So we're just going to imply a yellow status, which is, in my experience, probably trending toward green, but we'll say yellow. Anybody have any call outs for docs? All right, cool. So that will bring us back to today's meeting and release notes, which also doesn't have a status update, and I don't think anybody's here for release notes. All right, so August 4th tells us that they are green. Yeah, they have both of the website and release notes. PRs are already up and in review, which is great. Does anybody know where we're tracking the themes, major themes? Or are we, is that underway yet?
There's an issue to discuss the major themes. I can paste the link in chat. One
Yeah,
second.
I just wanted to make sure that it was ongoing because I hadn't seen it. So good deal. So release notes is an implied green for today. And their major themes discussion issue is up, which is great. That thread is up. I'll just open it briefly. Awesome. Yeah, it's been up for a week. It's getting traffic. Good deal. That's what we like to see. Fantastic. Good work, team. That brings us to comms. I saw. Oh, anybody have any call outs for release notes? Okay, cool. That brings us to comms, and Kat, I just saw filled in some status here, calling green. The mid-cycle blog is ready for approval.
No,
Oh,
you need to scroll up. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
previous meeting stats. So the present status is the mid-cycle blog is already out. Might need a follow-up here because there were few last-minute suggestions which didn't get merged. The PR was merged before those changes could be made. Also, all the feature blogs that we were tracking placeholder PR are in place, so we agree.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome. I'm so sorry. I got confused because I had to go back to yesterday's meeting so much, and I literally landed on your name in the participants, and I was like, "Oh, you're here," and now you're talking. So I apologize. Thank you so much for the update.
Okay.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions for comms? Okay, great. Thank you so much, and awesome work there, team. Back on our correct meeting here. Yes, the 5th. And that brings us to release branch management. Yeah, it looks like so the beta release is, oh, Leo, you're filling stuff in. You want to just speak to it?
I'm just updating the docs. So yesterday, the first beta cut has been completed. Everything went fine, judging from the comments in the thread. So that's good.
Yep.
And
yeah, fantastic.
That's it, I guess.
Yeah, so we'd say an implied green there, I think. Anybody have anything else or questions? All right, cool. Brings us to EA, Ray, who said he could not make it today with regrets, but he did put out a mid-cycle shadow survey, and he's been literally all over the place in threads. So certainly doing his job as he always does. Thank you, Ray. And then CC also could not make it, but she has filled in status here. So a lot of exceptions came in. 5 were rejected, 5 were approved, 1 is still under review. She calls out the beta cut from yesterday is out, and she is currently working on the release theme. I think I'd call out most of the exception rejections were around the time. So the timing and the amount of time needed around soak and just trying to protect the build. So I'd say probably for retro, we'll probably bring this up again. And just I think the release team is always trying to balance giving SIGs enough time to get things in and protecting the quality of the release. So that's always the sort of set of trade-offs in the balancing game. So I see that it's still underway with 1 exception still under review. Anybody have anything else to call out around release leak? CC's doing an awesome job. I'll just take the opportunity to say that. And then I don't have anything on SIG scalability. So we'll risk it and roll back here. Yeah, I don't know if we've had an update from them for a while, which usually is no news is good news. Team agree? Basically, we're good there. I don't know if we want, does anybody want to walk the project forward with so few people here? I'm kind of 2 minds.
I don't think there's anything new on the project board.
Yeah, I think that we can keep this short and sweet unless anybody has anything else to bring up. No, okay. All right, I'm going to stop recording. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Just